Super short print car breaks. Morning, Jonathan. First in the chat this morning. First in the chat. Nice to see you today. Hopefully things are going well with you and your family. Hopefully you're staying safe and staying well. I know you got 3 little ones, right? 3 children? Along with Mrs. Super Short Print Car Breaks. All right. So as you can see for our content today, we're doing the 1974 Hall of Famers. The 1974 Hall of Famers, which will include Cool Papa Bell with the St. Louis Stars, center fielder. Jim Bottomley with the St. Louis Cardinals, first baseman. Jocko Conlon, who was an umpire in baseball. Whitey Ford, New York Yankees pitcher. Mickey Mantle, New York Yankees center fielder. I got to edit that there. It says now York Yankees. Typo there. I got to fix that on my video there. And then Sam Thompson with the Philadelphia Phillies, right fielder. And of course, we do have a family mail call package today from Ethan Elvis Covers and More. Got his link in the description of the video. And then for his channel. And then topping it off later, Hall of Fame Inductees video series, Let's Yak It Up with another Rollie Fingers Yak Pack box break. Check it out as we open up some vintage cards. Let's have some social distancing at its best while enjoying America's pastime and reminisce of days gone by from our youth. So that's that. They're vintage oddball cards. How are you doing? Thanks for jumping on board in our live stream today. Appreciate you being here. Kevin's card collecting and more is here. So we're getting people to slowly show up. Right at 10:30 we will be doing our content at hand. And let's see. I'll go ahead and set this up like this there, Kevin, and maybe you can read that. That's what we're going to be opening up a box of today is this Rollie Fingers product from back in the day. Let's see, I'm trying to remember what year they packaged this. Looks like right around the let's see, I know the contest ended 2004. Can't remember if I ever saw a year anywhere on the box here. I don't really see a year, but I know the grand prize back in the day was a trip for 2 to the 2004 World Series with Rollie Fingers himself. So, does tell you the odds right here of pulling different things out of the packs and what the different prizes would be. I don't know if we got the redemption card, if it's still good or not, from way back in the early 2000s when they did this product. But my guess is if it was for the 2004 World Series, it was probably right around that time frame, unless somebody out there might know for sure. Anthony Matthews presents cardboard. Hello everybody, how you doing there, Anthony? So yeah, so this we will open up last in the channel today. Again, it has prizes and mini packs, 7 vintage cards per pack. And I'm trying to remember, I think there's, I want to say 32 packs in here, but 24 packs. 24 packs with 7 cards. It says autographed prize cards are vintage investment quality graded cards from as far back as the 50s. Players include Aaron, Bench, Berra, Bonds, Brett, Brock, Carew, Carlton, Cepeda, Clemens, Clemente, Cobb, DiMaggio, Fingers, Rollie Fingers himself, Fisk, Gary, Gibson, Jackson, Koufax, Killebrew, Mantle, Mays, McCovey, McGuire, Musial, Robinson, Ryan, Ruth, Sosa, Williams, and Young, just to name a few. So we'll open up this hobby box, I guess you'd call it, back in the day. 7 cards per pack, 24 packs in the box, including autographed hats, bats, baseballs, cards, helmets, jerseys, photographs, and grand prize is a trip for two to the 2004 World Series with Rollie. But I think we're past that. I don't think you can go to the 2004 World Series. You could probably watch it on TV or on YouTube or on one of those streaming services. I just did that a few weeks ago. SSP, not fun. Oh, you're moving today. Oh, wow. During all this. Okay. Well, we'll be praying that you'll get everything moved over to your new place there, Jonathan. Ethan's Elvis covers and more is in the house. Got your package here, Ethan. Going to be opening that right after we do the history or the 1974 inductees. So if you're in the background sorting or working on your cards, you'll kind of hear as soon as I go through the 6 1974 Hall of Fame inductees. In just about a minute or so here, I'll move these two packages out of the way so we can get into our content. And then as I do on my Hall of Fame Fridays, as I'm going through each of the Hall of Famers that we've got here, we've got 6 of them today. We got 2 for a certain player here. That's Mickey Mantle. I just wanted to highlight the one hologram card I've got of Mickey Mantle, along with a Mickey Mantle mini card. Just to do some oddballish stuff for Mickey Mantle there. I'm not a big Mickey Mantle collector, but I do have a couple dozen cards and just chose 2 out of the setup. And then, of course, what I mainly have for the other Hall of Famers is just for the umpire, Jocko Conlon. I've got his Hall of Fame postcard card. And then for this one here, Samuel Luther Thompson. I've got his Hall of Fame induction postcard also. And then some Cooperstown from some different sets they did for Hall of Fame related type product. 2 Cooperstown for the 1974 inductions. And then, of course, Cool Papa Bell. It's a baseball card, and it's a limited edition. I'll get into that in just a minute. It's a serialized out of 599, I believe. So it's a short print card, but it's nice to have one of those in the collection. So we do have 1029 here. I'm going to move Ethan's box off for now. We'll do that right after the induction, and then we will do the hobby box yak, the yak pack hobby box after Ethan's family mail call package that I received this week. I believe, Kevin, yours is going to be in the mail today. So if that's the case, I'll be opening your package tomorrow for my my family mail call Saturday, and then we will be opening part 4 of the 1997 Pinnacle Mint collection. I'm going to break open that last hobby box I've got of that product and see if we can find some more of the few cards I'm missing. As far as the cards and coin set, I think I'm just missing 3 cards. I'm missing Juan Gonzalez, Andrew Jones, and Manny Ramirez for our cards and coins matchup. And then for that one, then I've got for the base card set out of that set, I'm just missing 2 cards. Albert Bell and Dante Bichette. So we will do that tomorrow in tomorrow's live stream. But for now, we're going to get rolling here. Thank you there, Ethan. Thank you, Ethan, for that super chat there. Have a great day, Donald. I'm hoping to. Thanks for being in here. Got that $1.99 super chat there from Ethan. Here's my thank you for that. All right. For those that have done any in the channel before, that's my acknowledgement of the super chat. It's kind of like I got a hit. I got a hit. The $1.99 super chat for Ethan's Elvis covers and more. Make sure you visit his channel. If you don't have time to do it right now, if you're not subscribed to him, I'm thinking most of the people probably in my stream here are. Dearman's here. Any StreamYard this week? I don't know for sure, Dearman. We'll see. If I get bored and have extra time one afternoon, I might go on to StreamYard and just see if anybody wants to chit-chat on the channel. But other than that, I like doing mainly my content that I do on my schedule Tuesdays through Saturdays. This is a kind of unique situation today. I'll get into my content in just a second here. But my wife is off of work today. They've reduced her hours at her work, but she is still working part-time. She's a part-time regular, so she's just getting less hours now. And then my daughter is also home from work today. She's doing teleconferencing and telemeetings. She is in the medical profession, but their work they primarily do is elective surgeries, and since they've canceled most, if not all, elective surgeries, she just does pretty much consultations and scheduling for down the road when they get back into doing this again. Thanks again for pulling ITV. Must be talking. Oh, that Kershaw is awesome. Okay, I see what you got. Sorry. I was reading into the chat and was wondering what was going on. But let's go ahead and get into our content at hand. So, this is usually different cards. And this one, as we get into the older years for the Hall of Fame inductees, I may or may not have cards. When I do not have baseball cards, I do have a complete postcard set for all the Hall of Fame inductees. So that's what I use as a backup if I don't have a baseball card for that player. But our first out of the 6 we have today, I'll be going over their Hall of Fame induction short bios that they list for Cool Papa Bell. So Cool Papa Bell, James Thomas Bell, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1974. His primary team was the St. Louis Stars, and his primary position was a center fielder. One time he hit a line drive right past my ear. I turned around and saw the ball hit him sliding into second, said Satchel Paige. Cool Papa may well have been the fastest man ever to play the game of baseball. We'll never know for sure, mostly because the Negro Leagues were not well covered in the press. And Bell, who played from 1922 to 1946, never got the chance to show what he could do in the major leagues. I remember one time I got 5 hits and stole 5 bases, but none of it was written down because they forgot to bring the scorebook to the game that day. He told the Hall in 1981, but the stories of his speed are legendary. All right. Kendall Brown's in the house. Got 100 last night. Cool. Let's see. How was that dirt, Ethan's? Tasted good, Dearman. All right. So the most colorful story was another one told by Paige, who said that Cool Papa was so fast he could flip the light switch and be in bed before the room got dark. There may have been some literal truth to this one, as one room they shared had a short in the switch, but stories of his base running speed are legion. Advancing 2 and even 3 bases on a bunt, beating out tappers back to the pitcher, and also playing a shallow center field because his speed allowed him to catch up to just about anything out there. His nickname derived from his youthful stint as a pitcher. At age 19, he joined the St. Louis Stars as a left-handed pitcher with an assortment of curves, knucklers, and screwballs thrown from any of 3 release points. His calm demeanor on the mound, especially after a pressure-packed strikeout of Oscar Charleston, earned him the colorful sobriquet. He was a member of 3 of the greatest Negro Leagues teams in history, winning 3 championships with each: the Stars, the Pittsburgh Crawfords, and the Homestead Grays. The 1935 Crawfords featured 5 future Hall of Famers: Bell, Oscar Charleston, Josh Gibson, Judy Johnson, and Satchel Paige. Bell was a switch hitter and a contact hitter with great back control, bunting ability, and speed. Though not a power hitter, he could take an extra base perhaps more often than any other player in history. In addition to the Negro Leagues, Bell played several seasons in the Mexican League, having great success and enjoying the more relaxed racial atmosphere. He also played 21 seasons of winter ball in Cuba, Mexico, and California. Late in his career, he became a player manager, and later a scout in the early 1950s for the St. Louis Browns. Bell was elected to the Hall of Fame in 1974. So as far as his statistics, they're incomplete and from only official league games only. So let me tell you about Cole Papa Bell. One time he hit a line drive right past my ear. I turned around and saw the ball hit his rear end as he slid into second, said Satchel Paige. So as far as some of his career stats and his career at a glance, he had 3,378 recorded at-bats, 717 runs, 1,066 hits, 152 doubles, 51 triples, 33 home runs, 211 RBIs, 132 stolen bases, 253 walks, a batting average of .316, an OPS of .783, an on-base percentage of .363, and a slugging percentage of .420. So there we have it. Our first Hall of Famer for 1974, Cole Papa Bell. So pretty much this is the card that I had there. It's almost like, how do you describe this? Almost like a wood grain type card. I got it in a penny sleeve. It does have pretty much like those, right? It's like their plaque at the Hall of Fame. The bronze history, this one. And then this one is a short print card, 265 out of 599. And that kind of looks like the old original style postcards that they did back in the day. So I think this is probably a replica postcard from back in the day. Over the years, these designs have changed slightly, but I think they made this one basically to look more attractive for the card, because the backs of these postcards nowadays look pretty much like the back of this one here. This is where you'd put the stamp and you could address it if you wanted to mail it to somebody, write a little note or get them to autograph it or something like that. But that is the normal sized postcards that they have for a postcard set for all the Hall of Famers. And they do a new set of these each year. So as soon as the new ones get produced, I'll add those into my binder, for my Hall of Fame binder for the postcards. All right. So that was Hall of Famer number 1. So next we have up to bat is Jim Bottomley. Before I get into his, I'll take a peek in the chat here and see if I missed anything. Be right back. Bad service. Hey, Kendall. All right. So our second one, of course, is Jim Bottomley. James Leroy Bottomley, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1974. His primary team, the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, and he was a first baseman When scout Charlie Barrett invited Jim Bottomley to try out with the Cardinals in 1920, there was just one problem. Bottomley, an Illinois native, didn't know where the old Cardinal field was located. So his taxi driver, sensing Bottomley's uncertainty in the unfamiliar city, took him for a joyride around St. Louis and watched as his cab fare gradually climbed. From that moment on, it was smoother sailing for Bottomley as he adjusted to life in the gateway city. In his 11-year tenure with the Cardinals organization, he made an indelible mark on the team, city, and their fans, with one of his most memorable moments coming in 1928 when he was named the National League's most valuable player. In 1928, Bottomley batted .325 and posted league-leading numbers in home runs with 31, RBIs with 136, and triples with 20. His efforts propelled the Cardinals to the World Series, where they were ultimately swept by the New York Yankees. From 1926 to 1931, Sonny Jim, as he was often referred to for his lighthearted disposition, led the Cardinals to the World Series 4 times, 1926, 28, 30, and 31. With his stellar regular season stats from 1924 to 1929, he posted 100 or more regular seasons, RBIs, and batted .300 or better from 27 through 31. Of the 4 World Series appearances, the Cardinals won it all twice, in 1926 against the Yankees and in 1931 against the Philadelphia Athletics, creating a mini dynasty. Jim Bottomley was a morale man, a winner, the guy who held early St. Louis championship clubs together. Hall of Famer Bill Terry said in an interview with the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. Another notable moment in Bottomley's career came on September 16, 1924, when he established a major league record for driving in 12 home runs in a 9-inning game against the Brooklyn Dodgers. Oh, not 12 home runs. Driving in 12 runs in a 9-inning game against the Brooklyn Dodgers. The record would stand alone for 69 years before being matched by fellow Cardinal Mark Whitten in 1993. And his talent didn't end at the plate. I noticed one thing that day, and that was that Bottomley could field. Former St. Louis manager and Hall of Famer Branch Rickey said of the first time he saw Bottomley play, by the sinews of Joshua, how he could field. His reach from wrist to ankle was sublime. Bottomley was elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame by the Veterans Committee in 1974, and he died December 11th, 1959. Seeing the chat moving a little bit. Faith, family, and sports. Aaron, how you doing there, brother? Not sure. Pretty hard to hit. Gypsy Queen today. They look great. Yeah, I've been trying to get some Gypsy Queen, but I gotta probably try and order it online and have it sent to me. I'm just trying to see if I can wing it. It's me, Rosa. How are you doing there, Rosa? Nice to see you in the stream. Hopefully you're staying safe there in the Philippines. I know it's getting crazy over there too. But you take care. Thanks for popping into the stream there. I really appreciate you. All right. So let me go on and finish up our second Hall of Famer here. So when he joined the Cardinals in 1920, he came out to the ballpark in a taxi, simply because he did not dare to try to find his way to the park in that big city. His heart was broken when the driver charged him over a $4 fare. He wore a pair of shoes that day that were the largest I ever saw. I give you my word, those shoes were size 20 if shoes came that big. They were so long that they curled up at the toes, and I could see his spikes staring up at me like eyes. He fell over the bag every time he tried to catch a ball, fell flat on his face or back. I told Charlie Barrett that his fellow would never make a ball player. His feet were too big. But Barrett declared that his feet were all right. It was his shoes, not his feet, that were the wrong size, said Branch Rickey. So his career and career at a glance, he played in 1,991 games, 8,354 at-bats, 1,177 runs, 2,313 hits, 465 doubles, 151 triples, 219 home runs, 1,422 at-bats, 58 stolen bases, 664 walks. He had a batting average of 300, an OPS of 869, an on-base percentage of 369, and he had a slugging percentage of 500. So that is our second Hall of Famer out of the 6, Jim Bottomley. Hello, Kuya. We are quarantined almost 13 days. Yep, we're quarantined too, so that's why at least we do have YouTube we can rely on to have fun. This is like social distancing at its best. That's what I call it. Hello, everyone. Faith, Family, and Sport is saying hi, Rosa. I'm guessing we'll see some Gypsy Queen tomorrow night, Ethan. Oh, is Ethan getting ready? You having a sale tomorrow night there, Ethan? Your usual Saturday sale? That is cool. We'll see. I will do my best to be there, Ethan. I don't know for sure what the wife and daughter might have planned for tomorrow. We might try and watch a movie. We've been trying to do that all week and just never got around to it yet. But here is our third Hall of Famer. He is an umpire. All right. So Jocko Conlon. John Bertrand Conlon, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1974, and he was an umpire. Yes, haven't sent out texts yet. We'll send reminders tonight. All right, thanks there, Ethan. Hello, Rosa. Rosa, Ethan is saying hello to you. All right. So many Major League players at some point during their careers have claimed they could call a game as well as the umpires. In a 1935 game between the Chicago White Sox and the St. Louis Browns, White Sox player Jocko Conlon got the rare chance to do just that, and then never looked back. Conlon was a reserve outfielder during that fateful July day when umpire Red Ormsby was overcome by the heat. Since there were only 2 umpires assigned to the game, Conlon was asked to fill in. Still wearing his White Sox uniform, Conlon worked the second game of the doubleheader and impressed players from both teams with his impartiality. I can remember thinking that I didn't want to show any favoritism to my own team, Conlon would later recall, but when I called my teammate Luke Appling out at first on a close play, I not only had a hell of an argument with Appling, but I also had a fight with my own manager. Conlon left the outfield the following year to pursue his new career as an umpire. In 1941, he debuted in the National League and began a long career as one of the game's most colorful and respected umpires. From 1941 through 1965, Conlon officiated 5 World Series and 6 All-Star games. He wore a fashionable polka dot bow tie and was the last National League umpire to wear a chest protector over his clothes. Besides his attire, Conlon was known for his ability to combine his cheerful personality with a stern sense of authority. He ran the game like it was supposed to be run, said Hall of Fame manager Leo DeRocher, who famously clashed with Conlon on several occasions. He wanted players to hurry in and out of the dugout. He did it his way. Conlon officiated 3 different tie-breaking playoff series, including Bobby Thompson's shot heard round the world during the New York Giants' triumph over the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1951. He was the home plate umpire when Gil Hodges hit 4 home runs in one game in 1950, as well as Willie Mays equaled the feat in 1961. Conlon retired after 25 years of service in 1964 before coming back to serve as a substitute umpire for 17 games in 1965. When he retired for good, National League President Warren Giles proclaimed, "I know of no one who has been more dedicated to his profession, more loyal to the game in which he has been such a big party. I hate to see him hang up his spikes." In 1974, Conlon became the fourth umpire to be elected to the Hall of Fame. He is the only former Major League player to be inducted as an umpire. "I lasted all these years in the game because I respected the ball players and demanded their respect too," said Conlon. "There have been some pretty good men in umpiring who were chased out. They let the game get them. I never did. I know of no one who has been more dedicated to his profession, more loyal to the game in which he has been such a big part and a big party, and I hate to see him hang up his spikes," said Warren Giles. So there we go. Our brief bio for Jocko Conlon, an umpire for Major League Baseball. So our fourth inductee for 1974 is Whitey Ford. Whitey Ford. All right, our fourth inductee, Whitey Ford. All right, anything I missed in the chat? I'm back with better cell service. Okay there, Kendall? Yeah, keep safe there, Rosa. Sorry I missed your message there when I was going over my bio there. Have you seen ABC's latest video? He is so generous. All right, Kendall, thanks a lot. Hey, Faith. All right, so our fourth inductee is Whitey Ford. Edward Charles Ford. Inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1974, his primary team was the New York Yankees. And he was a pitcher. All right. At the heart of baseball is great pitching, the most indispensable part of any team. At the heart of baseball greatest dynasty was Whitey Ford, who won a higher percentage of his decisions than any other modern pitcher. Since his Hall of Fame election in 1974, following his 16-year big league career, Ford became the embodiment of the New York Yankees team that was baseball for the post-war generation. I don't care what the situation was, how high the stakes were, the bases could be loaded, and pennant riding on every pitch. It never bothered Whitey, said Mickey Mantle, who along with Ford and Yogi Berra powered the Yankee Dynasty 3 that produced 14 American League pennants and 9 World Series titles from 1949 to 1964. He pitched his game. Edward Charles Ford was born on October 21st, 1928 in New York City, signed to an amateur-free contract by the Yankees prior to the 1947 season. Ford quickly rose through the minor leagues, surfacing in New York in the summer of 1950. The 5'10", 181-pound Ford quickly established himself in a Yankee rotation filled with veterans like Vic Raschi, Eddie Lapat, and Allie Reynolds. In 20 games, Ford went 9-1 with a 2.81 earned run average and finished second in the American League Rookie of the Year voting. In the World Series, Ford started 4 games and pitched for 26 of the 27 outs, recording a 5-2 victory against the Philadelphia Phillies that clinched the series for the Bronx Bombers. Ford spent the next 2 seasons in the Army, returning in 1953 after 2 more Fall Classic wins by the Yankees. Ford picked up where he left off, going 18-6 while helping New York win its 5th straight World Series championship, a record that has not been approached since. Over the next 7 seasons, Ford averaged 15 wins per year, despite manager Casey Stengel's cautious use. Ford never pitched in more than 255 innings in a season during that span, but did appear in 11 World Series games, winning 6 en route to a record 10 Fall Classic wins. Stengel was fired following the Yankees' 1960 World Series loss to Pittsburgh. The next season, new manager Ralph Hook began pitching Ford every fourth day, and the little lefty thrived on the extra work, going 25-4 to win the Cy Young Award. The Yankees won the series that year and next, then added 2 more American League pennants in 63 and 64. The dynasty ended in 65 with a 6th place finish, but Ford still went 16-13 from 61 to 65 and started at the age of 32. Ford averaged 260 innings per season. He suffered through his only 2 losing seasons in 1966 and 1967, posting a combined 4-9 record while battling injuries. When he retired before the 68 season, Ford's final mark was 236 wins, 106 losses. Good for an unbelievable .690 winning percentage that is the best among modern pitchers with at least 150 victories. In the postseason, Ford was 8-10 with a 2.71 ERA. He set a record with a stretch of 33 1/3 shutout innings and was named the World Series Most Valuable Player in 1961. So as far as his career stats and career at a glance, he played in 498 games, had 2,766 hits he gave up, allowed 1,107 runs. He pitched in 3,170 1/3 innings, 236 wins, 106 losses with a .690 winning percentage. He started in 438 games, had an ERA of 2.75, completed 156 games. He had 45 shutouts. He had a 1.215 whip, 10 saves, 967 earned runs, gave up 1,086 walks and 1,956 strikeouts. All right, so that is our 4th inductee for 1974. All right, next up to bat is Mickey Mantle. Everybody knows Mickey Mantle, right? Who wouldn't know Mickey Mantle? Somebody will probably say, I don't know Mickey Mantle. I don't know him personally, but I know him. He was a baseball great. So this, of course, you can see it in the penny sleeve, is a mini card. I'll put it up. You can see it kind of here. If I put it side by side by the hologram card there, you can see it is the Topps Mini from back in the day. That's just a rough price there, what it used to go for. And I'm trying to remember this. This is a 2012 reprint by Topps, just so you're wondering there. And then this one here is a I always like Upper Deck with their hologram cards. That's a pretty cool looking one. He's wearing an Upper Deck jersey there, but you can see the skyline in New York in the background. It's a Then and Now from 1993, or then from 1951 is that picture to 1993 when the card was made here, I think. But this was a Then and Topps to this day still does the Then and Now series. But yeah, so this is card number 17 in that subset that they did that year. But I always like these hologram cards. This is a basic one. It's not one of their high-end ones, but nonetheless is still cool to see a hologram card. I always like them. So Mickey Mantle is our 5th Hall of Fame inductee. And why wouldn't Mickey Mantle make it into the Hall of Fame? Mickey Charles Mantle, inducted into the Hall of Fame. Mickey who? Kevin says, Mickey who? His primary team, of course, was the New York Yankees, and he was a center fielder. So Whitey Ford refers to him as a superstar who never acted like one. He was a humble man who was kind and friendly to all his teammates, even the rawest rookies. He was idolized by all other players. Mickey was an ionic baseball player with immense talent. His drive and love for the game pushed him past the injuries he was plagued with and into the record books. He played his entire 18-year career with the New York Yankees, and the injuries he suffered never allowed him to live up to the potential displayed to the team when he arrived in 1951. Despite never quite being at 100%, Mantle established himself as the greatest switch hitter to play the game and one of the game's best players ever. The outfielder almost had his career cut short when his leg was infected with osteomyelitis after being kicked in the shin playing youth football. Effects of the disease lasted his lifetime and might have been responsible for other injuries that took much of the speed he had early in his career. In 1951, an on-field accident resulted in a serious leg injury, preventing Mantle from ever playing his best again. He returned to the Yankees in 1952 as the starting center fielder. He batted .311, 23 home runs, 87 RBIs, and 94 runs scored, making the All-Star team for the first of 11 consecutive selections. From 1953 to 1955, he averaged 28 home runs, 98 RBIs, 118 runs per season. He also batted over .300 in 2 of the 3 years. He led the American League in 1954 with 129 runs, and in 1955, he topped the American League with 37 home runs, a .431 on-base percentage, and a .611 slugging percentage. In 1956, he won the American League Triple Crown, batting .353 with 52 home runs and a 130 RBI season, and won the first of 2 consecutive MVP awards. He also led the Yankees to their 6th pennant in 7 seasons with the team. In 1962, Mantle missed almost 40 games, but still managed to capture his 3rd MVP title, while bringing the New York to their 3rd consecutive pennant and 2nd straight World Championship. That season, he batted .321 with 30 home runs, 89 RBIs, and 96 runs scored. He also led the league with a .488 on-base percentage and a .605 slugging mark. The boy hits baseballs over buildings, and he runs as fast as Ty Cobb, said Casey Stengel. So his career at a glance: he played in 2,401 games, 8,102 at-bats, 1,676 runs, 2,415 hits, 344 doubles, 72 triples, 536 home runs, 1,509 RBIs, 153 stolen bases, 1,733 walks, a batting average of .298, an OPS of .977, an on-base percentage of .421, and a slugging percentage of .557. So there we have it, our 5th Hall of Famer for 1974, Mickey Mantle. Now on to our final Hall of Famer. Sam Thompson. Sam Thompson. Samuel Luther Thompson, inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1974. His primary team was the Philadelphia Phillies. In his primary position, he was a right fielder. He was a wonderful friend, Charlie Bennett said at his funeral. No one ever quarreled with Sam. No one ever knew him with all his strength to be rough or brutal. He was always even-tempered, simple, and plain. During a time when the play was rough and so were many of the players. Being recognized as plain was complimentary and only reserved for true gentlemen. Samuel Big Sam Thompson spent time over 15 seasons in the major leagues protecting that reputation while also building a name for himself at the plate. The right fielder's most impressive numbers were the runs he batted in. In 1887, Thompson had 166 total RBIs, a record that stood until Babe Ruth broke it 34 years later. Big Sam was the only player in the 19th century dead ball era to drive in more than 150 runs in a season, and he did it 2 times. He currently holds 2 records in Major League Baseball. His 923 RBI per game are more than any other in the history of baseball, and he also holds the mark for the most RBIs in a month with 61. The left-handed hitter did that in August of 1895 for the Philadelphia Phillies. Thompson broke into the big leagues in 1885 with the Detroit Wolverines. In just his second full season in 1887, he had his best year in leading the Wolverines to the National League pennant and a World Series win over the St. Louis Browns. The slugger batted .372, scored 118 runs, drove in 166, and his 203 hits were the first time any player had cracked 200 in a season. Also included in the record were 233 were 11 home runs. Between 1889 and 1896, Thompson failed to reach the 100 RBI or more only once when he had 90 in 1891, and he missed the 100-run plateau also just one time in 1894 when he scored 99 runs. Big Sam became the first player to ever have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in the same season when he did it in 1889. The 6-foot, 2-inch, 200-pound fielder batted a career high of .407 in 1894, even though he missed a month with an injury that required the amputation of his fingertip. He twice led the National League in home runs and RBIs. Back problems took Thompson out of the game early in 1898. Though after a near decade-long hiatus, he made an attempt at coming back, playing in 8 games for the Detroit Tigers in 1906. Though he had been gone for nearly 10 years, his return allowed him enough time to become one of the oldest players to ever hit a triple, doing so at age 46. Thompson retired with 1,405 games under his belt, a lifetime average of .336, with 126 home runs and 222 stolen bases. When he left the game, he was second on the career home run list. One potentially significant yet unidentified source even credited Big Sam as a giant fielder, with having originated the one-hop throw to the plate, said Bob Rogue, St. Louis Post-Dispatch, in February 16, 1974. So his career at a glance: 1,410 games, 5,999 at-bats, 1,262 runs scored, 1,988 hits, with 343 doubles, 161 triples, 126 home runs, 1,305 RBIs, 232 stolen bases, 451 walks, a batting average of .331, an OPS of .890, an on-base percentage of .384, and a slugging percentage of .505. Sorry about that. I started to get ahead of myself. So there we have it, our 5th and final Hall of Famer for 1974. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Who else has been to Cooperstown? It's amazing. I have not been there yet. This was wait until we get a little bit older here. We're going to have some even bigger classes. I was looking through, I was like, oh my word. there's going to be some bigger ones coming up as we move back. Again, we'll be continuing this. We've got probably, could be, let's see, if not close to the end of this year, the first part of next year, we'll probably be finishing up the Hall of Fame series here. And then I'll be going into probably, I'll have to come up with another content to fill in this spot, but I don't think that will be too hard. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take these and kind of take these and set these aside for now, so we can use these stands for the next stage of my content coming up here. I will file these all where they need to go in my Hall of Fame collection, in my and then also in my postcard collection. So without further ado, I'm going to just, let's see, I'm going to set 2 of these aside for now. I don't know if we'll need all these, but we will leave these here to preview some cards that we get. So next up to bat in our content is we're going to open up Ethan's package I got from him. This is from his sale of last week. So I'd just like to highlight through what I got from my collection here from Ethan and go into that a little bit. Okay. Looks like he's got this taped up pretty good, but that's okay. Come on, don't stay in there. Okay, get that part there. Kind of know how the priority boxes work, so. All right, there we go, perfect. Okay. You know, sometimes you get certain things, and then you say, okay, what do we got here? What do we got? What did I get? Do I remember what I ordered? Do I remember what I bought? Let's see. Set that one down there, and this one down here. Oh, okay, here we go. Turn these over. Then we've got, ooh, I like that. Got another, more opening day, 2020 tops. Okay, our box is emptied for our family mail call package that he sent. And let's go through these. I think I'm going to save the 2020 boxes here for last. Let's see. Maybe I'll go through this one here in the middle first. Sorry, I'm playing musical packages here. All right. At least I do see a Cal Ripken Jr. here. I think I got some of his Cal Ripken Jr.'s. Not that I need all, but it doesn't hurt to have extra Cal Ripken Jr.'s for any projects I want to do down the road. So, there we go. That's a 1990 Cal Ripken Jr. All-Star card. Now this one I might not have because I don't have a lot of the newer 2000 Cal Ripken items as much. So that's a cool looking card there. Opening day. Oh, that's an opening day style for 2001, I think, isn't it? 2001. I've been slowly catching up on different sets I'm not too familiar with. Cal Ripken Jr. Post Serial. 21 of 30, a small subset there. Another Cal Ripken Jr. there. Player of the Decade, 1990. Ooh. Oh, are these 2020s? That's some 2020 USA Baseball. All right. Bo Bichette. Ooh, there's a Bo Bichette. Oh, I think that's the one box that I opened up. Jorge Polanco. 86 out of 100. That's the 100 emoji. I think that's the emoji. Yusei Kikuchi. Oh, that's a rookie. I know where that one goes. Dale Murphy. Short print. 2020 Donruss. 182 out of 399. There's another post. 1991 collection. Another Cal Ripken. We put these 2020 cards up here for now. Get them that shiny card up there. Cal Ripken, 1989. Cal Ripken, 91. 91 Donruss. There we go. Let's see. I'm trying to remember the top tier for this one. 87. Sandy Alomar. Oh, there we go. Yep. Two more of my rookie cards. There's a Cody Bellinger and a Sandy Alomar rookie card, medallion cards. Let's see. I think I'm just going to set these up here for now. I will check them out later and see how my rookie card medallion. I think I've got about half of the rookie card medallion cards. Cal Ripken, masterpiece. I like that one. That's next to his Hall of Fame plaque there. Upper Deck masterpiece. And, ooh, I know I don't have this one here. Yusei Kikuchi, 2019 rookie card. Rookie star. I have to try and put that in a nicer top loader. Take that scotch tape off of there. But that is cool. Thanks there, Ethan. Put that with my Yusei Kikuchi rookie card collection. And my Cal Ripken Juniors here. Cool. Appreciate that. Oh, my Cal Ripken's up there. Here, I'll hide that one back there for now. Only because it's got a price on it. I don't know what the prices are. You might have picked them up somewhere. It is junk wax era type cards. So, all right. Topps Archive. In one touch. Okay, go through the second team bag here. It looks like we got some more Cal Ripken Juniors. That's fine. I'll go through and set these up. Oh, wait a minute. Got more than Cal Ripken Juniors in here. Another Cal Ripken Jr. Oh, there you go, Kevin. Check this one out. Sorry, I'm not going to trade it with you. It's got a Cal Ripken Jr. and a Tony Gwynn on it. That's what I call a double. That's a double. Double Hall of Fame card is what I mean. Cal Ripken Jr. But then, oh, okay, another. That's a Jake Fraley, 2020, Donruss. Mixed in the bottom there somehow. Rookie card for Jake Fraley. So that's some more Cal Ripken Jr. cards there. Let me put that in. Actually, no, I'm going to save that penny sleeve. I like these sticker ones sometimes that you send me there, Ethan. You can fit memorabilia cards in there a lot easier in those thicker ones. I'm going to put this into a smaller BCW penny sleeve. And that will go into my double separation for Hall of Famers. I'll have to move the box. I can't get it right now. Here we go. Here's some more Cal Ripken Juniors. Ooh, is this a newer Cal Ripken Jr.? Nope, 93. I just like the style there. That's cool. Cool looking card there. Hostess. Oh, that's an oddball card. Hostess baseballs. All right, another one of those Cal Ripken Juniors. What are you doing? You searching through your cards and finding me Cal Ripken Juniors and Ken Griffey Juniors? A lot of Cal Ripken Jr. I like that style card. All-Star card. Ripken Jr. card. Yeah, all those Cal Ripkens will go together. There we go. That is a nice card. Legendary lineage. Cal Ripken Jr. and Hanley Ramirez with the Marlins. Oh, there we go. There we go. That when he broke his record. Back in the day, I've got so many different cards like that. Old Cal Clutch. Cal Ripken Jr. Oh, that's the classic 90 card set. I just like... You ever see his eyes? Blue eyes. The blue-eyed Cal Ripken Jr. Oh, there we go. There we go. I remember when he pulled this one. The Gavin Lux. Starring Gavin Lux. That is cool. Then this one, the Archive, Tyler O'Neill. Tyler O'Neill Archive. Autograph. That will go in my, and this is 71 out of 87. Tyler O'Neill. Topps Archive from 2016. Yeah, 2016. Sorry about that. Had to get the magnifier to blow it up a little bit. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That is a nice card. All right, now we'll get into some of the newer product here. I like these boxes. Can't believe they're still floating around. Those kind of boxes are like from when I was a kid growing up. But they're still in existence, and I think you could probably still buy them in card shops and stuff. I don't have an LCS close enough to me to try and go to one. Oh, okay. So he just, yeah, this is all the 2020. Got me some Mariners in here. Opening day, Kyle Lewis, Omar Narvaez, Domingo Santana, D. Gordon. There we go. Ozzie Albies. This must have been the Donruss 2020 that he busted open. Okay. You set these. Let me scooch you guys out of the way for now. Keep these in some row. I do like these. This other size. Penny sleeve. The only reason to say that they're a little bit bigger than the ones that I'm used to, but I like them nonetheless. I like setting these aside for when I get the... You can fit the bigger cards in these. Alex Bregman with the variation, the short print. Juan Soto, Diamond King. Sam Hillard, rated rookie. Yelly. That's Christian Yelich. Lance Lynn, Diamond King. Tony Gonsolin, rated rookie. Aaron Judge. Lorenzo Cain. All right. I do like the way you package the product there, Ethan. Does keep everything really nice. Jonathan Villar with Miami. That looks like, did he get traded to Houston or something? I'm confused. That's why Donruss without all the emblems on there, it's harder. You gotta look for the team on the card. Brian Reynolds there with Pittsburgh. Josh Donaldson, Atlanta. Nomar Mazara with Chicago. Luis Severino with New York. Garrett Cole with New York. Justin Verlander, Houston. Mitch Haniger with the Seattle Mariners. I like to just kind of separate out my Mariners. I don't think I missed any back here that I remember. Oh, that was the only Mariner, Mitch Haniger. All right, next. get a resupply on. I can always count on Ethan resupplying my larger penny sleeves. It's just a slightly bigger size. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Johnny Waldeck, how you doing there? Johnny, thanks for popping into the stream here. Look on the back of the USA Tanner Allen card. The USA Tanner Allen card. I think the USA card is here, right? Oh. Thanks there, Kevin. I almost forgot that one. I think now that you mentioned it and stuff, that is right. Tanner Allen, collegiate. Why did they put them on the same card? Or is that just the way they do it? I guess that would have to go with my Griffey collection. I'm gonna have to throw that with my Griffey collection, huh? Thanks there, Kevin. I almost forgot about that. I mean, when I looked at him again later, I probably would have noticed something like that, maybe. That was pretty interesting. Mauricio Dibon, San Francisco. Oh, look at that there, Kevin. A Goldie. I got a gold. Oh, another Goldie. Another Goldie. Lucas Galito. Jordan Yamamoto. I'll be separating all this stuff out with my rookies and different things. Travis Dimitri with Detroit rookie card. Kevin Biggio with Toronto. All right, now we got some of the shiny cards. Now we've got some of the shiny cards here. That's what I call these, the shiny cards. Christian Yelich. These are nice. Like that. And then Trent Grisham. Oh, these are the gold. Oh, that's right, the gold foil ones. This must be the Eddie Murray. Must be a shorter print version, maybe. No, not necessarily, huh? They are cool looking. The Eddie Murray, Baltimore. Trent Grisham, San Diego Padres. Kirby Yates, San Diego. Alex Bregman with Houston. And Anthony Rendon with Los Angeles. Okay. Cool cards. I like those. One more package to go. See if we get any more Mariners in here. At least I have another opening day card to add to my stack there. Let me set this plastic box aside. Never know, one day I might need it to send something to Ethan. Let's see. All right, I got another error card. Eugenio Suarez with the Cincinnati Reds. Eugenio Suarez with the Cincinnati Reds. Let me set these with my Mariner cards up here. All right. And then we've got Seattle Mariners. There we go, Seattle Mariners opening day. All right. Then we've got some more Don Russ here. Oh, okay, there we go. Justin Dunn, rated rookie card. Kyle Lewis, rated rookie card. Ooh, 2 Kyle Lewises. 3 Kyle Lewises. Oh my word. Another Justin Dunn. Another Kyle Lewis. My word. This makes up for me not being able to find many Mariners for 2020. Marco Gonzalez, Diamond King for the Seattle Mariners. Now that don't even look like Seattle Mariner colors at all there. But that cool card nonetheless. Bobby Bradley, rookie card. Abraham Toro, Houston. That don't even look like Houston colors at all. They're wearing all white. Was that a special uniform, or is that like a short print or something? My word. So weird looking on Donruss. Some of the Donruss, because they have to take off all the labels and emblems and stuff like that. Andres Munoz with San Diego. Dwight Gooden, Hall of Famer Dwight Gooden. Kirby Puckett. Donnie Walton, Seattle. Donnie Walton, rookie card. Wow. Mariner I didn't even know we had. Zach Collins with Chicago. J.D. Martinez with Boston. Eduardo Escobar with Arizona. Wilson Contreras with Chicago. Matt Carpenter with St. Louis. Brandon Crawford with Yusei Kikuchi, second year card. And then Giancarlo Stanton with New York. Awesome cards. Well, cool. So I got me some two new rookie card medallion cards. Let me look at my checklist real quick here. It's right off up here. Sandy Alomar. Trying to remember if I have Sandy Alomar. Dun, dun, dun. Sandy Alomar. Nope, I do not have Sandy Alomar and Cody Bellinger. No, I didn't have either of those. So that's two new rookie medallion cards that I did not have before. I'll get them marked off my list after a little bit here. But thank you there, Ethan. I'm going to set those up there for now. Actually, I'm going to put the older one. I'm going to put the San Diego Padre on top there. There you go, Eve. Kevin. So let's see. This will go in my San Diego stack, or Seattle stack here. The Ken Griffey will go in my Ken Griffey stack later. And the Cal Ripken goes to my Cal Ripken separation. Thanks, Ethan. Appreciate the opportunity to participate in that sale. Do appreciate that. These will go into my opening day separation here. It's nice to get another one of these blue foils. And then opening day. So that is cool. Let me just set these off in my separate up to the side in my separation box here. I don't forget where they go. Okay, right on top there, one off. Okay, there we go. All right, let me set these Seattle cards aside. Oops. Put the bubbles in the box. I might be able to reuse that box a little bit later. All right. Oh, no problem. Fogo Power de la Pica. Kevin. What would I do without you? I can always count on you keeping the chat lively. Then, of course, I like that Gavin Lux. That sparkly card there. That sparkly Gavin Lux. NP9. Excuse me. And then this one. And then, of course, the Bo Bichette. So we got the Gavin Lux. We got the Bo Bichette. Dale Murphy. All right. Like those cards, too. put all those up there. I'll separate all that stuff out later. So we've got one more thing. We're going to open up a box, a hobby box here, a yak pack. Time to open up the yak pack. Everybody ready to yak? Gonna yak a little in the chat? And with the yak pack? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to open this up. I did do one of these about a month ago. And now this will be, it was cheaper for me to buy two. So I bought two hobby boxes from the person on eBay that was selling them. And it was just a little easier. I figured this is a little bit different, kind of like a throwback repackaged product. I know people have been opening stuff like this lately on their channels and stuff. So I just thought I would do that a little bit different. Ethan, I still have no idea what's waiting for me in my package. My wife is being tight-lipped about it. So you get to be surprised when you open up your package there. Did you get it already, Kevin? You gonna open it up to later on today in your stream? That's cool. Yak with the wax pack. Yakety yak, don't talk back. Lucky, you're in the channel. Were you lurking about in the background there, Lucky? Waiting for the opportune moment to just make a jump? Gonna be a good one, Kevin. All right. So yes. Oh my word. Oh, there we go. So this, I'm going to open it up like you do in the store back in the day when they were selling these. So you can kind of see the box there. Let me set this up just a little bit here. Here, I'll kind of fold that back so you can kind of see that. That's how you would set it to have it in the store. Again, we've got 24 packs here with 7 cards in each pack. And let's, okay, yes, open it up later today. Is your stream going to be about 4 o'clock there, Kevin? Is your stream going to be about 4 o'clock? Is that the tentative plan? Oops, sorry. Let me move Sandy Alomar over here for now. And put Cody Bellinger up over here for now. Not that they were necessarily the stars, but that's my new star rookie cards. And get these kind of set up here with any hits we get from the yak packs. Scoot this over a little bit because I'm going to put the box right over here so people can kind of see it there. There, if I move, I can move these over just a little bit. Then I can fit the hit cards there. That card there, and there we go. Now you can kind of see the box here. I'll kind of go across this way and that way, and just take it one pack at a time. We'll see what we find here. Okay. So again, this is what the packs look like. Win Rollie Fingers stuff. Grand prize. Of course, I don't know. We can't win the grand prize, but it says 10,000 randomly inserted autograph cards. 7 vintage cards per pack. So Rollie Fingers, of course, with his 341 lifetime saves. I think he just created a company to put these boxes together to just repackage some old junk wax. Pretty much back from the era. But we do have older cards we can pull out of here. So we will see what we can find. Here they do give some odds on the back of the pack here. Oh, show you this one real quick. It says, search the packs for over 10,000 randomly inserted autograph cards, free autograph tickets for upcoming signings. Of course, that's a little bit late now. And win one of 2004 personal gifts from Rollie Fingers. Over 50,000 star cards. Prizes include autograph hats, bats, baseballs, cards, helmets, jerseys, photographs, and the grand prize. Of course, the grand prize is too late for that. So our star cards is 1 in 20 packs, so we should get at least 1 star card. An autograph card is 1 in 100 packs. Prizes from Rollie Fingers collection, 1 in 4,900 packs. And we're not going to worry about the 2004 World Series, because that already took place. And it does list all those names there if you want to read through them so you can see what we could win for a prize. But let's just go in here one pack at a time. We'll see what we do find and just have some fun with some old junk. All right. So, again, seven cards in the pack here. There we go. Trot Nixon draft pick. Trot Nixon draft pick. You guys can help me out if you see some old players that might be worth some money that I might miss. A rookie prospect, Scott Liddy, with the Athletics. Score 92, Bill Gullickson with the Detroit Tigers. Bill Gullickson. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I knew I'd forget something. They insert all these, which just get to the go to the circular file. Yeah. That was the Yak phone company that I guess he was involved with. And Image Sport Entertainment. There we go. Frank Viola, left-handed pitcher, all-star. Oh, here we go. Professional baseball. Syracuse Chiefs, affiliated with the Blue Jays. Doug Linton, pitcher. Might find a star in one of these. Jose Lind with the Pirates. And Mike, oh wow, that's an interesting looking card. Mike Linsky, Hagerstown Suns pitcher. From 1990 best cards in Birmingham, Alabama. Resides in Baltimore, Maryland. Again, you find just a lot of oddballish type stuff in here, but it is fun nonetheless. Yeah, this is an old Fairfield pack. There you go, Kevin. That's kind of like what some of the product in here is. Old Fair. Oh, no, I see a flare. Oh, there we go. We got a flare. Trevor Wilson with the Giants. Ellis Burks with the Red Sox. Oh, there's the ketchup. There's the ketchup. Will Clark with the Giants. And then we got one of these, and two of these, and three of these. Now we can get back to the cards. That was our commercial break. Chad Matola, 1992 draft pick. 1984 Topps. That's a hit for me. 1984 Topps. I know where that's gone. Larry Wissington, outfielder for the Braves, and Rich Rodriguez with the Padres. Let's see, what Topps year is this one? 83, right? Yep, 1983 Topps. Okay, but in 1984 Topps. Dragon fan Tim in the house here. The grand prize was hair from his mustache. Thanks, Dragon. Dragon fan Tim. You and Kevin would get along well. That's for sure. You and Kevin would get along just great there, Dragon fan Tim. So we got Ellis Burks here with the Red Sox. Will Clark with the Giants. Here we go. Atlee Hammaker with the Giants, and Rick Honeycutt with the Texas Rangers. What year Topps is this one? Is this the 84 Topps? That's right, that's the subset cards. An 84 Topps. There's commercial 1, commercial 2. I guess he had to put these in all the packs just to get money from the advertisers. Advertisement 3. There we go. John Moses with the Twins. Zane Smith with Atlanta. Les Lancaster with the Cubs. And Pinnacle Pete Smith with the Atlanta Braves. So nothing great so far. Just the 1984 tops. You know what? I'm going to move these guys a little bit more forward. We'll see how many 84 tops I can get to add to my 84 tops collection. I'm just going to put these guys right in the back here. And that will be my 84 tops collection. Because I have a separate box that I got going on with 84 tops. Trying to complete some other sets for some different people. That's going to be a project, but it'll be something to have a challenge to look forward to. There we go, Steve Yeager. There we go. That's not a bad player. Steve Yeager for the Dodgers in 84 tops. All right, Roger Clemens with the Boston Red Sox. Joe McGreen with the St. Louis Cardinals. And there's advertisement number 1, number 2, number 3. In the trash can, recycle bin. Pirates, Jose Lynn. Shout out to Eric John Japs. Ooh, that one turned around backwards. Thought maybe it might be an autograph. Rick Wilkins with the Cubs. Not quite. Would have been nice, but not quite. All right, and then Mike Lieberthal, top prospect for the Philadelphia Phillies. And Derek Leveronis, New Britain Red Sox pitcher. All right. Another Will Clark. There you go. DNA certified on the back of the card. There you go. Come on. All right. So let's see. What do we got here? Ooh. Steve Cook with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Shout out to Eric John Jabs. Manny Lee with the Blue Jays. Jim Beattie with the Seattle Mariners. Oops. Almost skipped an advertisement. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Steve Garvey. Record breaker for the Padres. Look at that one there, Kevin. That's a pretty cool looking card. This is what? Is that the 1985 tops? Record breaker. Steve Garvey with the Padres. Oh, there we go. Yep, there you go, Kevin. Just like you said, just like a Fairfield. There's another double. There's another double. Mike Linsky. Mike Linsky. Double. These packs are just like old Fairfield. Maybe this is the way they used to pack the Fairfield packs. Oh my word. And then Jose Lind with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Doubles in the rack pack. Steve who? Steve who? Oh, Steve Garvey. Steve Garvey, a through the mail. I don't really do much through the mail. I mean, maybe if I get bored one day, maybe I'll work on something like that. But, so Steve Garvey's a through the mail there, Kevin? Is that what you're saying? All right, there we go. Sean Walker with the Pirates. Classic Best 93. There's Oil Can Boyd. Oil Can Boyd with the Boston Red Sox. There we go. Jack O'Connor. Jack O'Connor, 84 tops. And 1, 2, 3 advertisements. Anthony Telford, rookie prospect, pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles. Paul O'Neill with the New York Yankees. Sam Horn with the Baltimore Orioles. Kevin Brown with the Rangers. Okay. There we go. Montreal Expos, Mike Fitzgerald. Rafael Ramirez with the Braves. Tim Teufel with the Padres. Oops. Almost. This thin one kind of escapes me sometimes. 3 of those. Jose Lind with the Pirates. Another backwards card. Rick Wilkins with the Cubs. Mike Lieberthal, top prospect, upper deck for the Philadelphia Phillies. And Derek Liveronis. I think I had another one of those earlier in one of the packs. That looks familiar, if you know what I mean. So nothing exciting yet. I might have had a couple unfamiliar Hall of Famers, but not even any Hall of Fame cards yet. There we go. Moose Haas with the Brewers for 1984 tops. Felix Jose with the Kansas City Royals. And then Jack Morris. Yeah, wait, no. Jack Morris is one of the new Hall of Famers, right? No, he's been in the Hall of Fame before. But that's good. Actually got a Hall of Famer. One that stood out at me at least a little bit more. I knew Jack Morris. I've been separating cards. Haven't been separating the Hall of Famers as much lately. Okay, Kelly Paris, infielder for the Reds. There we go. Terry Forrester, 1985 tops with the Braves. Buddy Bell with the Cincinnati Reds. And Tom Lawless with the Cardinals. Kevin be ringing the bell here. Tony Gwynn. Well, there we go. 1984 tops. Dan Quisenberry with the Royals. Oops. Come on. There we go. All right. Turn this one over. Luis Polonia with the Yankees. And then what do we got here? 1, 2, 3 advertisements. German Jimenez? German Jimenez. Zane Smith with the Braves. Albert Hall with the Braves. And David Cohn with the Royals. Okay. I told my wife I'd be done probably about lunchtime or so. Sean Walker with the Augusta Pirates. Must be one of the Pirates minor league teams. 1993 Classic Best. Lee Guterman with the New York... Is that the Yankees? Yep, New York Yankees. Relief pitcher. Mike Boddicker, pitcher for the Boston Red Sox. And then 1, 2, 3 commercials. 1992 draft pick, Chad Mottala. 1984 tops, Joe Simpson. Dave Anderson. And Alan Folks, Giants. Oops. Oh, just the way it fell. Jimenez. Thanks, Gavin. He's my Hispanic interpreter. Oh, look. No, not quite. I thought it was another Another one, 85 tops, Joe Beckwith with the Royals. Gary Rennick with the Orioles. Trevor Hoffman. Trevor Hoffman's a Hall of Famer. Trevor Hoffman's a Hall of Famer. 1, 2, 3 advertisements. Brian Smith with the Cardinals. Ron Gant with the Braves. Sam Horn with the Orioles. And Tony Phillips with the Tigers. Right? Going through the next pack in the stack. You're getting better cards from this box than others I have seen opened. Thanks, Rocky. Yeah, sometimes you get a mix of, sometimes you can never tell what. Dan Graham with the Orioles. There we go, another 85 tops. That one's in pretty good shape. Ed Jurek with the Boston Red Sox. Dane Eorg with the St. Louis Cardinals. Then we got commercial 1, commercial 2, commercial 3. Ron Oster, second base for the Cincinnati Reds. And then we got an 85 tops Blue Jays. Dave Collins, Moose Hass with the Brewers, and Randy Hunt with the Cardinals. I don't know if it was cheaper to do it with this fall type wrapping or not. I don't know for sure. Mike Torres, pitcher for the Red Sox. B.J. Surhoff, catcher for the Brewers. Oh my word. Instant winner card. Congratulations, you hold one of the 2004 special prize winning cards. Please submit this card with your name, address, phone number, and email address to Tiburon Marketing Attention Prize Department, 5011 Argosy Avenue. So I'm supposed to get a graded card. Guess I'm supposed to get a graded card. Anybody ever seen one of these? My word. I wonder what graded card I'm going to end up getting. Wonder if it's even valid anymore. Interesting. Gotta wait for the chat to catch up, I guess. I got an instant winner card. Does anybody know if anybody sent in any redemptions? That was kind of awesome. Guess I'm going to get a graded card, an older graded card from 2003 or before. My word. That was pretty interesting. All right, let's continue on. I guess I got an instant winner. It says it's winner number 10,000. I'm assuming it's 642. How many of those redemptions did they do, I wonder? 10,642. Scott Champanero, good luck on getting that. I think that company is out of business. I saw one of those get pulled by maybe Dave Durango. Wouldn't hurt to try, but don't hold your breath. Exactly. I wonder what they did with all the unclaimed prizes, though. That's what's silly. I mean, yeah, this is 16 years ago. Doesn't hurt to send off a letter. I will make sure I make a copy of this so I can, because it's got a little. It just says, it just says, and then they put on the bottom what you're getting. It says it's a graded card, so, it's Sports Lines in the house. Scott Campanero, rated rookie. Greg Gagne with the Twins. Hubie Brooks with the Mets. Jose De Jesus. Jim Thome. There we go, Thome. He's a Hall of Famer. Jim Thome. So I've gotten a couple of Hall of Famers so far. Try it. Doesn't have an expiration. Yeah, they don't really put an expiration date on here. It's just for the grand prize. You had to enter for the grand prize by a certain time. I'll see if I mail it off to Huntington Beach, California, and see if I get it returned to sender. Juan Gonzalez. All right. Dave Winfield. Hall of Famer. Tim Launder. And then here's advertisement number 1, number 2, and that was weird. It was right behind the advertisements is where it was inserted. Mike Norris with the Oakland Athletics. All right. There we go. Doug Linton, pitcher for the Syracuse Chiefs. Jose Lind and Mike Linsky. There we go. I think that's the third card of him we got. We got the doubles a little while back in the pack. Finally, an Indian. Oh, I got a shiny card at least. Oh, it's a Jim Thome. Jim Thome. Bowman Chrome from back in the day. It's actually in pretty good shape. Jim Thome. All right. There we go. Bernard Gilkey, rated rookie card. Fred Tolliver with the Phillies. Bill Dolly with the White Sox. Rafael Santana with the Mets. There's advertisement number 1, advertisement number 2. Oh my word, I got one of these rare stickers supposedly. Who is that one? Anybody know for sure on that one? Looks like Rocky Cavelta? Gotta kind of know who it is because it's just a sticker card. It's just a sticker card for the Cleveland Indians. Do you know who that is there, Lucky? By chance? I don't know who that might be. Let me set it aside real quick for now, because that's a sticker. That's an odd one. Ed Sprague with the Toronto Blue Jays. And Terry McGriff with the Cincinnati Reds. McGriff. All right. Okay, Rocky Colavito. Rocky Colavito. Okay. So was he a good Indian? Was he a good Indian? Was he a good player? Because I think before I got one of the stickers, but it was like I can't remember if it was Roberto Clemente or who it was in my last stream. He was a great player with almost 400 home runs. Okay, Ricky Covalito. Colavito. Covalito. Okay, now I'll remember what his name is. Ricky Covalito. Now that I can see it. Covalito. Thanks, Lucky. Appreciate that. If you want, I think I have your address. I'm trying to remember. Maybe I'll send it to you. You'd probably appreciate it more than I would. So Gary Sheffield with the Padres. Gary Sheffield. All right. Then the Minnesota Twins, Dave McCarty. Joe Morgan with the Oakland Athletics. Joe Morgan, Hall of Famer. All right, so 1, 2, 3 advertisements. Jose Lind with the Pirates. Felix Furman with the Indians. There we go, Lucky. Mike Lieberthal with the Prospects. Top prospect at 91 for the Philadelphia Phillies. And there he is again, Derek Livernoy, New Britain Red Sox. He does through the mail, but is old, of course, and not in the best of health. Oh, you mean for Rocky Covalito? That's pretty cool. He does through the mail, but is old, of course, and not in the best of health. Well, that is pretty cool. Nice information to know there. From a Cleveland Indian fan there. All right, Blue Jays, Manny Lee. Jim Beattie with the Seattle Mariners. Warren Brewstar with the Chicago Cubs. 1984 tops. 1, 2, 3 advertisements. 1992 draft pick, Chad Mottala. All right. He's with the Chattanooga Lookouts. Moose Haas, 1984 tops. Philadelphia Phillies, Pat Combs. And Ellen Folks with the Giants. Let me see how many packs we got left here. I'm getting closer to the bottom of the box, that's for sure. Looks like we have 2, 4, 6 packs to go. Oh, no, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7 packs. Sorry, there was one that was kind of stuck on the bottom there. 7. So a little bit past the 2/3 mark here. All right. So Sid Bream with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bob Forsch with the Cardinals. Aaron Boone with the Cincinnati Reds. 1, 2, 3. And we've got who? Felix Furman with the Indians yet again. You see a lot of doubles. There's Mike Lieberthal, top prospect for the Phillies again. Derek Liveronis. Now we're getting duplicate cards. And Chad Mottala. That was like a duplicate pack almost. All right. All right. 5 more to go after this one. Frank Jacobs with the Binghamton Mets. Lee Gutterman with the New York Yankees. Relief pitcher. Mike Boddicker with the Boston Red Sox. And then 1, 2, 3 advertisements. There's Mike Linsky again. Jose Lind with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Mike Linsky yet again. And Jose Lind. Kind of see some patterns in here. There's the Jose Lind from the upper deck and the score. And then, of course, Mike Linsky here. Might as well say that was a double. All right. 4 more packs to go after this one. Getting ready to wrap up this yak pack here. All right. John Martin with the St. Louis Cardinals. Larry Anderson with the Philadelphia Phillies. Alan Anderson with the Twins. Then 1, 2, 3 insert advertisements. Buddy Bell with the Astros. Zane Smith with the Braves, Albert Hall with the Braves, John Smiley with the Reds, and Gene Lackman with the Brewers manager, Topps 1985. All right, 3 packs after this one. So nothing super exciting here. A few Hall of Famers, but not much. Kurt Wilkerson with the Rangers. Phil Plantier from Pacific Trading Cards, which is located in a town where my closest local card shop is. Linwood, Washington is where they manufactured these cards. Probably look here, it doesn't say there. But when you get some of their packages for Pacific Trading Card Company, they're right out of Linwood, Washington. Their place is still there, but I don't think they're still selling any products or anything. Could be wrong. They might be selling old stuff. Rafael Ramirez with the Braves, 1982 Don Russ. And then 1, 2, 3 advertisements. Juan Samuel with the Dodgers. Bill Landrum with the Pirates. Jeff Russell with Pinnacle, Boston Red Sox, and Tony Phillips. Okay. 2 packs to go after this one to try and get maybe an autograph or something. That'd be cool to... I mean, you could do an autograph. It wouldn't be too hard to throw an autograph in a box. That way you'd get at least a hit. Roger Clemens. Joe McGreen with the Cardinals, Trevor Wilson with the Giants. And here's our 1, 2, 3. Oh, they threw in an extra one there. 4 advertisements. Eddie Milner. Those 2 little teeny plastic ones kind of stick together a little bit. Eddie Milner with the Reds, Fleer. Onyx Concepcion with the Royals, 85 Topps. Don Russ, 86, Gary Matthews, and Randy Hunt with the Cardinals. All right, next to the last pack in the box. Next to the last pack in the box. There we go. Sean Walker with the Augusta Pirates. Shout out to Eric John Jabs. Denny Walling with the Astros. Rafael Ramirez. 82 Don Russ. Now we've got what? 1, 2, 3. Jay Johnstone with the Chicago Cubs. 84 Topps, I mean. Oops. There we go. Pat Combs with the Phillies. Alan Folks with the Giants. And Thomas Howard with the San Diego Padres. All right. Well, last pack magic. At least this was in the, I think in the right-hand stack of the box. Instant winner. That's pretty cool. It would be interesting to write to find out if the company or if the address is still being used. Tiburon Marketing Attention Prize Department 5. I'm going to look that address up on the internet, see if it still shows up. Don Russ Diamond King, Len Barker with the Indians, Enos Cabell with the Astros, Dane Eorg, outfielder for the Cardinals. 1, 2, 3 advertisements. Last few cards in the box. Jeff Russell with the Red Sox. Jerry Don Gleaton with the Tigers. Tony Phillips with the Tigers. And Ron Oster, second baseman for the Cincinnati Reds. So there we have it. Nothing super. I'll double check these cards to make sure before I throw them into my team sort mix for common cards. And that wraps up Win Rollie Fingers stuff. So we'll see. I'll have to keep you posted if I send this card in. See if I can get, it says instant winner card. Congratulations, you hold one of the 2004 special prize winning cards. Please submit this card along with your name, address, phone number, and your email address to Tiburon Marketing. Attention, Prize Department, 5011 Argosy Avenue, Suite 13, Huntington Beach, California, 92649. Then they give you the winning number and what you're going to get, a graded card. But I'm sure you have to have this nice little seal on here. That's pretty neat. It says 35 millimeter film originals, authorized edition. Willette. And then it says something else. 19. It has a year on there, I think. I don't know. I'll have to get out my jeweler's set here a little later, see if I can read the whole thing. And then a few Hall of Famers. Joe Morgan, Jim Thome, Dave Winfield, Jim Thome again, Trevor Hoffman, Tony Gwynn. How'd that Tony Gwynn get in there? And then Jack Morris. So a few Hall of Famers. Might be able to squeak out a few more early on when I wasn't fully paying attention to the names. And then, of course, my 1984 Topps. Got a few of those cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 1984 Topps cards to throw into my 1984 Topps collection. So other than that, that's about all I got for today. Getting close to about the 2-hour mark, which is what I usually do. So I'm going to get ready here pretty soon to pretty much wrap things up here for today. Let me turn my camera around so I could say my signature goodbye here. I'm here. I'm wearing one of my Hall of Fame hats, my ball caps, my Hall of Fame ball caps. Do have my Hall of Fame t-shirt on. All right. Hall of Fame members. All right. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let us know. I think that was the best yak box I've seen opened. I might do a stream after you're done. All right. Thanks, Kendall. All right. So other than that, I'm going to finish things up here, get ready to go down and have lunch with my wife, and then we'll see what the plan is for the rest of the day. Maybe we'll watch something on TV or do something down the road. But I'll try my best there, Kevin, to be on your stream at 4 o'clock. Okay? And if I do have a chance, I'll try and hop on Kendall's live stream. Okay? But no guarantee on that. I'm going to go have lunch with my wife, and I think my daughter might have left. She was going to go to the store and run some errands, so we'll see what happens with that later. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up for today. I might try and list some more things on eBay if I get a chance. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and say my signature goodbye. This has been Donald Blomdahl, Hall of Fame veteran sports cards and collectibles, having come live to you from Arlington, Washington. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. We'll see you guys tomorrow with my next live stream, Family Mail Call. Family Mail Call will be tomorrow. I believe when we were on the stream here, I got my alert saying I got a package delivered. I'm pretty sure the only one I can think of is if it's the package that Kevin sent me. Other than that, if I do have a chance, I'll go out to my place of business, try and sneak out there quick, check the mailbox there, and come back to the house. But other than that, you guys have a great and wonderful day, and we will see you guys around the channel. And yes, God bless. Lord be with you. Stay safe during this whole event that's taking place in our country, and have a great day. Okay? Bye now. Take care.